So while it's setting up, I just want to go through this very simple exercise with all of you. First of all, let me say that I'm very excited to be here, and some of you guys have seen this exercise before. So please don't let the secret out. This is an exercise that we will do, and we will collect this information, and then at the end we will display this data at the end. So what I would like you guys to do is give a missed call. Everybody has a cell phone? I would like you guys to give a missed call to this number. I'm narrating it right now. 080 672 646 29. I'll repeat it one more time. 080 672 646 29. Okay. Great. How many of you know in how many cities in India we receive 24 hours continuous water supply? How many cities? Venture a guess.
None.
There's one city, which is Jamshedpur. And the water supply department there is run by the Tatas as well. And that's the only city in India that receives 24 hours water supply. So basically the idea was exactly that. Most cities in India will receive water once in 2 to 10 days for about 2 hours. And at what time, you don't know. So it could be 4 a.m. in the morning, it could be 10:30 in the evening, it could be whatever time. So the basic idea of the service is send an SMS to every citizen in the city about 30 minutes in advance of when they can expect water supply to arrive. And through that, what we wanted to create was a mobile smart grid. So once we start pushing information to citizens, we try and get information back from citizens as well, which is very similar to the exercise we were doing just now. How do we do this? In every city, there are people that are employed by the water supply department that go to various parts of the city and turn the valves on and off. These guys are called valvemen. What we've done is we've created an IVR system for the valvemen so that they can inform which area they're going to start supply to. So for example, in Delhi, the Dwarka area, there will be 5 valvemen. Each of them will be given a set of numbers that these will be the valve IDs to which they can call every time they are supplying water to Dwarka. So as a citizen of Dwarka, I'll receive a message 60 minutes in advance saying, oh yeah, your water supply is going to start now, make necessary arrangements. What you'll also receive is a message for feedback. So if, say, I told you that water supply is going to start at 11, by 11:30 water supply doesn't happen. You can provide me feedback saying I did not receive water supply. So all of a sudden now I have real-time sensors working on both sides. Citizens get information at the time they need this information, and at the same time the water utility gets informed as soon as a problem arrives. So they can solve this problem immediately. Instead of fixing a leak for after 2 days or 10 days, you can fix a leak in 30 minutes, and so nobody misses a supply. And this way, what we do is we try to tie everybody together. We tie the engineers from the water utility, we tie the guys who are actually supplying the water, and we tie the citizens. So all of them are in one feedback loop. This is some of the information that we've collected. This is just a sample. What you can actually find out from information only collected through mobile phones is which area was water supplied to, at what time, for what duration, and was it actually commensurate to what they were supplied or they were supposed to be supplied. So for example, here you can see that supply was supposed to happen at 2:30 every day or every second day in Bangalore, and this is the variation. And you can also see that supply was supposed to happen for 2 hours, but some days it is 4 hours, some days it's half an hour, some days there's no supply. You can also look at a live valve map. This is the map of Hubli, which is one of the cities where we work. And very clearly you can identify which areas are suffering the most. The red areas are areas which haven't received water in 5+ days. So clearly, as soon as a utility looks at this map, you can actually go and do something about it. Our current status is we're working in 3 cities. We cover about 20% of Bangalore and 100% of Hubli, Dharwad and Karnataka. We have about 175,000 citizens that receive messages every day. Again, the medium is SMS or voice, and the language is English and Kannada. So you don't need any smartphones on either end, neither at the engineer's end or at the citizen's end. If you wanted a smartphone app, yeah, we're creating it, but at this point, it is primarily SMS and voice. Now, what kind of stuff can you find out about, through this? You can increase customer satisfaction. This is one of the surveys that we did for 3 months in Bangalore. 25% of citizens received less than what they were supposed to receive. Information again collected only through citizen feedback and mobile phones from the utility. Similarly, you can reduce leakages because as a citizen now you can provide me information as soon as there is a leak that you see. You can give a missed call as a next stop customer. We'll call you back and we'll find out where the leakage is. As a next stop customer, the advantage that you have is I already know your location in the city. So as soon as you tell me there is a leak, I know in which part of the city it is. So it reduces a lot of time for the utility to actually fix that problem because they know where it is. Finally, you can also do analytics. So there were about 800 families that received adequate water supply where they otherwise wouldn't have, simply because the utility has started to use our information. This is an example from Hubli that we did last year. Finally, did you guys actually give any missed calls on the feedback? Yes, no? So these are the results. Basically, it's telling you that this is where you are in the city. 21 of you said yes, and 8 of you said no. And this is exactly the kind of surveys that you could do for instant feedback. Thank you.